Hello, everyone. I am me, and I am not here for RP. I am here to find out what Blueprints is about. I have very little idea. I know it's a puzzle game. I know it's a very well liked puzzle game. But I have not seen any. I have maybe seen one scene of gameplay from it that I barely remember, and no idea if anything else. I read a bit about it on the Steam page, but even that just tells me that it's a puzzle game where you put rooms behind rooms. I don't know what that means. Maybe I do, but we'll see. We will see. Now then, with that out of the way, let's get started. Hi. Welcome. And welcome to Weird Cursor. Why is it? It feels weird for a cursor to be straight up and down instead of tilted like usually. But yeah. Let's go. We'll find out next century when it finishes loading. Did I install this on my slow hard drive? That's a possibility. I hope that doesn't impact the actual gameplay. Gogu Bomb presents. In association with Raw Fury. Well, that's a name. A game by Tonda Roz. Hello, sir. Oh, you're a painting. Mind?
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
Oh.
And hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
The fuck is a codicil?
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
I'm assuming that's me?
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
That makes no sense.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Well then, there's...
whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
There's no time limit attached to that, though.
S. Sinclair.
Interesting. Blueprint? Very blue. Day 1. Who left the doors open? Oh, there we go. Why does it say 50 feet in the top left corner? Well, it's not steps, that would have already counted down. Open only in the event of my death. Well, I'm pretty sure that's happened. Oh, hello. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. How do I... The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing Tab. Entrance Hall, Antechamber. Rooms. 64. The mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair's will, named only by a number, despite the house's official blueprint only showing a total of 45 rooms. The words of the legal document make it apparent that 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective, while on the estate. It is, after all, your bequest. Rarity rumored. A. Past the steps and beyond the ground doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. What in the world? Call it a day. No good. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any... I want to call it feet now. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. So I have 50 rooms. Oh. See? Pardon me. Well, let's go into a room. Find a closet. I found some shoes. A pair of running shoes. Occasionally save feet when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Wait, grounds as well? Well, it's a key. Now this somehow reminds me of Binding of Isaac, because it's a roguelike. Okay, well, this way. What's in here? Bathroom. Does that even do anything for me? Just a bathroom. Okay. Found a bathroom. Hello. Hi, Lynx. Okay, I wanna see what happens if I do this. Points. Key. Shovel. An old weathered shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Yeah, I would assume so. Okay. Okay. Now I have a problem that I have just created. I do not have any way forward. And I do not know how the game handles that. Do I have to call it a day already? Blueprints. I suppose that makes sense, yeah. Blueprints to blueprints. Huh. YouTube put a symbol on your first message like it's translated it from a different language. But I don't see any difference between the original and the translated version, so YouTube being YouTube, I suppose. Well, I can check outside. I got a shovel. Digging's probably something to do outside. I'm not sure where, though. Why is building just on a cliff? We're in the mountains, I suppose. A really pretty place. That is a strangely ominous looking mountain. I do. It's like all drawn and stuff. All sketched. Closed. Oh, there's a campsite. Hello, in your home. I'm gonna light a fire. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth by in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu. Return to the campsite for the night. Ah, okay, this is where I'm sleeping. Why do I need a combination for entering the apple orchard? Okay. Fair enough. I guess someone didn't want their apples to be stolen. But honestly, I'd just climb over that fence. If I really wanted an apple. But oh well. Ooh, what's this? Hazard colored doors with no obvious way inside. Fortunate. That's the orchard again. Okay. Well, let's check the other side, I suppose. There were a couple of other places I might be able to go. Down here. Ah, the pretty part. Oh, oh. Hello. Okay. Like, huh? No? Ow. It's windy! Or is that the waterfall? Oh. What's going on down there? Hello. Someone's really just dug out this entire cliffside, I suppose. Man, it is really a long way down, though. Okay, can't fall. Oh, oh, tunnel. Hello. Where do you lead? Where do we go? Down into the depth below. Watch stones, but no climbing over boxes. Well, this is pointless. Okay. And then no. Okay. Nothing. There is a well. Make a wish. Throw a coin into the well. I wish that this game is fun. I don't know. I'm not. I wasn't prepared to make a wish. I just. Oh. What do you? What's blocking it? Just doesn't want to open. Well, nothing else I can do but call it a day then. Yep, I can't do anything about that. I built myself into a corner. Total rooms 5, rank reached 1, steps taken 12, items found 2. Save and continue. Loading. Oh, day 2. Just puts me right back here. Okie dokie. That's the same. Looks to be the same letter. That looks to be the same one as well. Let's see here. To put a parlor here because that has a door on the right. Yeah, that's any video game though. Ooh. A wood and a brass magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. And a wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Oh wow, that is really closely. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old... Oh, that must be a family name. That's... Wait, makes no sense. With the old Hams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is a rival to hers. No, I'm his nephew. Nephew? He's my uncle, and he's dead. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Laurie. Yeah, he died, and his will is that I find the 46th room in his 45-room estate, which keeps shifting every night. Somehow. We don't question it. And when I find that 46th room, I actually get to inherit everything. Okay, hello. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. Is this... Oh, this is here. Okay. 1 true, 1 false, and 1 prize. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Okay, it's a truth game, so the gems are in this box. If this is true, then one of these must be false. That would be true. And that would be true. So that can't be right. The gems are not in the white box. If that is true, then that is true. Then that has to be false. Then that would put the gems in here. Okay. If this is false... Oh no, whatever. Hold on. The gems are not in this box. If this is true, then that leads back to here. If this is false, then the gems are in this box. But then this is false. And this is false. I'm pretty sure the gems are in here. And I was correct. Interesting. Okay. That just happened. Next room. A den, a nook, and a utility closet. I want to see the den. Okay, candlestick, ladder. That's not a ladder, that's a staircase. It appears to be... It's not the Eiffel Tower. 9? Interesting. That's the door to the next room, which I will ignore for now. Okay. Oh, hello. Big clock, 4 stars. So many clocks in this room. Any of them showing a different time? No. This piece. Door room. This time I have plenty of doors, so I don't mind. It really does just... Okay, that cuts off this corner, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Unless I do need to fill out every single room to find the 46th room, which... that would be an undertaking. When you enter the chapel, lose 1 coin. Corridor chapel. Okay, I want to actually see what happens if I... Oh, right, no, that puts the door to the other room. That was my coin. Do I gain anything from the chapel? I don't think so, I only lost a coin. Oh. Ooh, observatory. Hold on. There's 2 spaces to the right, so I can put a corridor? But now I need something that goes to the left. Okay, I got a drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Gem requirement. Oh. I lost a gem for using that room. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Ah. I see. Interesting. Drawing room is rank 2, apparently. It says so on the bottom right. What do we have here? How about a nook? Yeah, now I can connect back to the beginning. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool. You will not regret having beside you on your journey. Do you actually want me to take out a piece of paper and write stuff down? So far, I haven't really needed it. Courtyard. I'm gonna put down the closet because it says I didn't get my 2 items. And go back the other way. Which uses a lot of steps, unfortunately. But hey. Alright, I need... Oh no. Okay, the pantry works. I thought I'd locked myself in. Apple. Ah, plus 2 steps. Bunch of coins. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Maybe I want to write this one down. I have a notebooks here, which I have in front of me now, and a pen. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna write down the 3 boxes as well, which is 1 item, 1 truth, 1 lie, and then 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges, 5 apple, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. There we go. What this does for me, I do not know, but might as well write it down because it's so prominently displayed here. Coffee, flour, sugar, cannot climb the ladder, designed to grab stuff from the high shelf. Alright. Spare room, security, view inventory of all items currently in the house. Okay. I wanna see the observatory. Look at this. We have here a clock. The fixed stars, the stargazer's companion to constellations, by Richard Witt. Pen Ares, Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Oops. Preface: this book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. Sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star plus 1 gold. The twins, 2 trunks, have been added to the entrance hall. What? The slice, plus 3 steps. I don't think writing this down is necessarily important right now. Daimundus Minor, plus 1 gem. The Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. A farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the key, plus 1 key. Daimundus Major, plus 5 gems. Thraxus the dead. Dead-end rooms are more common today. The sale, everything is 50% off today. L'Orealis Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think any of that is necessarily interesting enough to write down. Nope, one more. Or not? Hold on. There must be something. Other way. Is it? Ah, it is the side of the wheel that I click on. Fair enough. Can't go any higher. Perfect. There is a picture of a lock. Who just has a picture of a lock? Okay. That way. Perfect. Let's see what's going on today. The North Star gain 1 gold. Okay. There we go. I think that's it. Okay. Any room that is not a dead end? Bedroom. Sounds good, actually. Ooh, top hat. Sculpture. What do we have here? Greetings from Reddington. Secrets? Secrets? No? No secrets? I do not see any secrets. And as far as I know, I can look at the back of things. What did I just... A single ivory die. That's 1 die. While drafting, you may use die to roll a new points. Oh, would you look at that? That's cool, probably. Alright, what do we have here? Passageway, the hallway. What a hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. What's the west wing? Is it just the left side of the house? Conundrum. Alright. But the spare room. It's a very unfinished room. The door is locked. Would you look at that? A guest room, boudoir, the nursery. Pick the boudoir because I do want to keep going in this direction. Shoes. Not for me, though. Christmas. Hello. Someone got a safe for Christmas, but I can't tell else about it. Okay. More shoes. Alright. Yeah, put the dining room here. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Not quite rank 8, we're at rank 6, but... What I can do is go this way. And... green rooms do not cost that to draft, gems to draft. Interesting. Let's go with hallway here. Ooh, that umbrella. Moving. And the outside, would you look at that? Interesting. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. I want to see the billiard room. Campsite. It's not my campsite, assumedly. Oh, we've got darts. Billiards, but no billiards. Or pool, or whatever you want to call it. An orange. Ooh, +5 steps. Lovely. How does this work? I don't... That just leaves. Oh. Oh. Hello. What? I can click the outside. Click 19, and now it's 14? Oh. Oh god, what are dots rolled? Those are the 3 times, so that's 30, 48? But I don't have a 48, so that's... This times 4, but I don't have times 4. What? Now I'm confused. Uh, yeah, that just puts it back to normal. So 19, 14. Because this is 60, this is 40, and there's a 20. That's 25, 50. Those I know. So that's 30 and 18. What's 30 minus 18? That's 12? Oh. I do not know. Is there anything in this room that'll tell me how that works, or is it all just... I don't see anything. Oh, no. Okay, here, there's some hints. Plus, minus, times, and divide. But it doesn't say... Plus, minus, times, and divide, but what is what? Unless I completely miscalculated? No, 30... And this is 18 to minus 30, which is negative. Not also just negative 12. 14. No. I don't want to brute force it because it's lame, but oh, okay. So that's 11 minus 3. Okay, I get it. I had a little I think I had a little idea there with the 8. Okay, so this would be also 8? Yeah. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Okay. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Cool. So this is multiply. 2 times 4 is also 8. Why is it all 8? 20 minus 18 is 2. And 6 is 12. Hey, my brain is big and smart. The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. Not sure what good that's gonna do me. I suppose I'd have a lot of doors in a room. Guaranteed. Utility closet with a breaker or a dark room. You cannot see the floor plan while drafting in this room. Well, I'm not going to be drafting that room if I put it here, so I'm going to put the utility closet. It sure is a utility closet. What am I looking at? What does that say? Danger. Toggling of breaker witches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Keycard entry system. On, off, back indicators. Oh, that's a lot of colors. What? Oops. Dark room, gymnasium. Okay. I don't know what that necessarily did, but it did something. Just use a key. Ooh. Do I have other exits? I do. The day after drafting this room. Only the day, or will it be there when I find it for the next time? Let's put the bunker in. There's a hamster! Who's feeding the hamster? Hi, little guy. Hello. Crumbs. Yippee. Today is a good day, because Simon is at camp and he's not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day, because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. Aw. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he is older, he is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Well, that's an interesting one. Siblings being very sibling. Ooh, gems. Flashlight. Ooh. Hell yeah, let's play some games. Oh, using the VHS. Oh no, that not. Okay. I thought we were using the VHS to prop up the, Ooh. I've read one of those before. Memories. Oh. Camp. Colonel? Seriously though, who's been feeding this hamster? Yep, dining room, and then we're still at rank 6. I don't know how to rank. Oh, really? I only have the special key, so here we go. Gymnasium archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Or passageways, gem requirements. I'm curious about the archives. Whoa. Ooh. A functioning metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. All this. August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins Herald a Literary Honor. Popular children's writer, Marian Marigold, adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. Then what's with the music? The neat and closest living relation of Baron H. Sinclair, Mary, began using Marigold as a pen name for her to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. We have political associations? Baron H.S. Sinclair. Wait. Baron? Swimbird author It's January 27th. 86, okay. Swimbird author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice, at bedtime. And so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. November 11th, 86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday, sorry. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Continued on page 12. Not so great history here. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. I mean, I was expecting anything at any moment, so... Oh yeah, how much more is there here? November 17th, Reddington Herald. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has pronounced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Ugh. Interesting. Was seen at the corner. Suspicious bag waved down a local This is the 3rd major last year. It is anticipated. Charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on expected to last up to with grand treason. Well. No trace. February 22nd, 87. No trace is discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. September 2nd, Reddington Herald. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Rinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay, so authors and theft and... Oh, that's blocked because it leads into the bunk room. Okay, cool. No idea what to make of any of that. I don't know if I should write any of that down, because... What? Any of that information is pointless to me. This keycard reader does not appear to be powered on. Oh. I also don't have a keycard, so... But I guess I shouldn't have powered down the keycard reader, perhaps. I don't have any keys. Which means I need to go all the way back to the hallway over there. Oh, no, I thought I saw something, but... I'm still at rank 6, so no dinner for me. Oh, right, I can sprint. Okay, oh, the dark room. Archive floor plan, maid's chambers. Less likely to find items laying around you. That seems like a bad thing. Let's put the dark room. Well, the dark room's lights are off, which might be a problem. I don't know why I decided to do this. It's a camera. Oh, this is a very nice way to do darkness. Okay, well, this is... great. Why did I decide to turn the lights off? Oh, I can't even see! Sure, let's put a... Ooh. What's this place? Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered as monitoring... Oh, at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Oh, laboratory, never mind. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Okay. Terminal password. Ooh, okay, hold on. I can read that somewhat. Terminal password S W A N S O N. Oh yeah, okay. Swan song. There we go. Swan song. With. About. What? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Okay. Commissary. Closed. Day 12 to 16. Commissary closed. What is that? Tray? With tray without tie? No idea what that means. Annual Maid Day sale. 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. Oh. Okay. Day 20 and 21. Maid's Day sale. Cool. I don't know how helpful that is, but... Oh, it's a shop. Running shoes, set of gems, a sledgehammer, or just a gem for 3 coins. I'm not gonna buy anything right now. Oh, I can't play on the arcade. Archive floor plan with a gem requirement, nursery, or mailroom, all of which are dead ends, which is unfortunate, so I will take this one. Which is not a dead end, it's a courtyard. Oh, that's the commissary, I see. So 12 to 16, the commissary is closed. The 20 to 21 is the Maid's Day sale. Courtyard. Oh, this is where I would have wanted to travel. Oh, a sledgehammer. I did not need to buy a sledgehammer. You found a heavy sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. I have not seen a locked trunk, but okay. So... was the metal detector just for the sledgehammer? I don't want the patio because... I'm gonna be locking myself out. Ooh. Nope, I have locked myself out. Okay. Banana. Welp. I do not have a key card or a key. So this might be it for the day. But I will go back. Back around to the closet. No. To the utility closet here. And turn on the dark room. Because this is hard to see. All the way this way. we have enough steps for this. We're still at rank 6, so no leveling. No leveling. No dinner from me. Breaker. Turn on the dark room. BAC indicators, I do not know. Sound BAC indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a question mark because I do not know what it is. I can also turn on the keycard entry system, but that's not going to do much. I also need a... What is that? Cabinet? Why is the cabinet key... Oh, cabinet key. Why is the cabinet one broken? Yeah, BAC indicators need colors for those. I don't know if it helps me to turn off any of the others. Can't place any more rooms anyway. Alright, that's just the effect the room has. I'm running out of steps anyway now, because I'm running back and forth so much. Look! The dark room's lights are on. What do we have here? Oh, the metal detector. Apparently. $11.28 and a heart. On a tree. Wait, not that tree. I assume that's the combination to the gate there. Oh, hello, no, not Grandpa, Uncle. Ooh. Thinker Cove. Very interesting. Fishing rod. Maids. Very blurry maids. Oh, not so blurry maids. Hello. Very blurry maids. Ooh. Assuming that's my uncle's wife? Is that my aunt? No. A key! Ooh. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing. Roach, sorry. I'm okay. As well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said, the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. $11.28 again. Ooh, coin. Oh, what do you have there? Let's say green? Hey. Green memos found in Hartley. Hartley's room are always false. Cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, I can make that. 1. I won't make back out, so I hope that the combination lock will work tomorrow still. Yep. This way, we still have next 6. I have a key now. Lose half your steps. No. Oh, I could use the guest room, but then I don't have a door to go through anymore. Or this one. I'm gonna do this one right now because it's not gonna do much. Crow or a raven. What appears to be a broken lever could prove to be useful. I don't know how. That is a cram. But we'll see. Security doors locked by electronic keycard. Security doors locked by electronic keycard. Security doors locked by electronic keycard. And that's it. There is no more places to go. And I won't make it anywhere anyway, because if I go backward, I arrive at 0 and fall asleep. You've used all of your feet and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little bit different. Just a little bit? Mount Holly, Prosaic Villa. Total rooms 27. Rank reached 8. Wait, I reached rank 8? Where's my dinner? Steps taken 60. Items found 6. New rooms 23. Okay. Save and continue. So far, interesting game, but I have yet to experience what all the hype is about, I think. So far, it just seems like a roguelike puzzle game to me. Which is cool, but I don't know if it's that cool. Blah. Of course, now I don't have anything anymore. Which is why I will be going out to punch in a number into a 3 gate. We'll see what's there. yet. I will find out. What am I even saying? I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. Could have just stayed at the campsite. Oh! The tree has been chopped down. That's why I can't find out just by looking at the tree. Alright. 11... 28. Ta-da! Hey, that worked. Epic. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start with each new day with an extra 20 feet. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of feet. It's like, that's almost a 50% increase. That turns on fire. Okay. 1 out of 4, I would assume, from this. I assume that's also permanent. A sundial, which tells me that the sun does not match the environmental shadows. Also, this is a terrible spot for a sundial if the sun is over there. But yeah, no. The sundial would suggest that the sun is right behind me. These shadows do not match that. A little silly. Hello. The Gardener's Logbook. April 10th, 1992. More reading, great. When I first came to the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor has kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided, with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and the general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance, drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Espen's absence, death, and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west paths weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. Oh. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, It was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks. Oh! The ranks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Interesting. Poor. Good. Poor. Rich. Barren. And poor. Soil quality. Rich, good, rich, or good, rich, good, or rich, good, cool. I have noted down the soil quality for each room. Ah, okay. More reading, yay. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. That's not how apples work, but okay. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. I've turned one of those. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel Rinna. Hey, now we have angels. Orinda. And Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the Paraj Paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending to the cloister. Tending the cloister? Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. Inner garth. My best rendition. Pretty good, considering I have only ever seen Rinna's depiction in the chapel. And that's it. Broken pots. What am I looking at? Why can I not interact with it? Okay. Cool. So this is a thing. And if I go over here and turn that, that's gonna turn off. And that's gonna turn on. Okay. Interesting. Oh, they all turned off. Would that mean I don't get the... Well, I'll keep it in mind that the orchard has a gas well. And keep the trees going, because I don't know if it'll give me the 20 extra feet if I don't do that. I'm somehow down to 45 steps already. I mean feet. Definitely mean feet. Oh, there's another door here. I missed that. Like 3 times now going past there. Interesting. Alright, well, back in and onto the exploration then. Let's go. A nook, a storeroom, or a corridor? Corridor. A utility closet, the bedroom, or a spare room? I'll take the bedroom. Ah, a locked trunk. I wish I had a sledgehammer. A hand. Ah, greetings from Reddington. Picture of the lady. Let's see. Hallway, spare room, closet. It's not the hallway like that. I'm gonna put a spare room. Still nothing in the spare room. Storeroom, den, or nook. Take the nook, because I want the key. Oh, right, you told me to write a journal. Now I wish I had a magnifying glass. Did I not notice that last time? The den, pantry or the garage. Ooh, garage is a dead end though. Take the den. Bam. Okay. Right, the den, the clocks. Chapel. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Right. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1 gold. I don't have a gold. What if I don't have a gold? Can I not enter the chapel? Okay. This is drawing floor plans. Tutorial. Ah, hello. Interesting. The door is locked. I can use the key. Door is locked. I can use the key. I'm gonna go forward. The key. Put down. Do the parlor. Wait, hold on. Which rank is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is good quality soil. I don't know what that actually does, so I'm gonna go with this one for now. Anything I want to put it on barren or... Oh, this doesn't have the magnifying glass this time. Wait. There will always be at least one box which displays only true. Yeah, only one truth, one lie, and one unknown. At least one box which displays only. Yeah. The blue box is true. You are in the parlor. I am in the parlor. This box is empty. No, it's not. Yay, gems. That was easy. What have we here? The commissary. Going that way, the chapel, or the closet. I just don't have a coin, so I still don't have coins. None of this is helpful. You sell a magnifying glass now. A sleeping mask. What the heck does a sleeping mask do? And you sell a sledgehammer again. But I do not have any coins, so none of that is really helpful. Does any of this information change? No. Wait. Okay, no, these changed. Okay, now that's confusing. Landscape and I'm confused. I don't know what to do with that information. And that was locked. Great. That was the drawing room. Great. This room is not locked. Hallway, guest room, nursery. I'm gonna pick the hallway because that lets me go further. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Yeah, and I'm in the west wing, I know. And that door is locked. Right. I should have really gone east. Which is possible. Although I don't know what about doors in the east wing. go all the way back to the beginning because I don't have any keys. So many steps wasted. Oh well. Let's go east, because the west is a dead end. A pantry, the kitchen, food for sale. I don't have any food. Oh, the closet. The pantry, please. Apple. More money. And the same. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Cool. Oh, chapel then. These are the ways I'm starting over, right? Coin. And check the pews just in case, but don't know. These must be the angels, though I don't know which ones which. Wait, are these tarot cards or something? The 1, 2, 3. Can't do anything with them though. So, dark room. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Huh. Interesting. Oh. The dark room just goes dark when you enter it, so you have to find the utility closet. Oh, I can't see. Can I not draft anymore? I don't want to draft the room here. Hello? Oh, right. Okay. Pick any room. Okay, there's the 10. There's a coin. Stag or a deer. Oh, this is a supply closet. Okay. I got a key out of that. I don't know if that's gonna help me, considering. Okay, great. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Cool. Whatever that means. I need to spend another coin. And all of the steps that... That's kitchen time. Oh, so this is scale. Never mind. What a kitchen time. That's stupid. Okay, stop. Ooh. Utility closet. Okay, so apparently checking the utility closet every time is a good idea when I can. And I'm wasting steps, but oh, and coins. But I want to go back to the dark room. Check if there's any other pictures, but I don't think so. They look pretty much identical. I do get them though. Yep. Yep. That's all well and good. I can't read that this time, but I wrote it down. And nothing here. Okay. Cool. Well, that was pointless. Time to run all the way back to any of the locked doors. Which is gonna take most of the rest of my steps, but... Well, any of these 3 doors leads into the same spot, so I'm just gonna choose the first one here. I need less likely to find items. View inventory of all current items in the house. Let's check that. Whoa. I mean, there's cutscenes. Why is it so tense? Yeah? It's a security room with surveillance of the house. And that's me. We're not gonna start playing FNAF all of a sudden, are we? There's a vault. Oh. Oh, that... It does not respect rotation, the security camera. Ah. Okay. Blue memos. Wait. That memo about the keys, the locked doors in the West Wing is a red one, isn't it? I'll have to double check that. Cool. What's this? Oh, welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press and security. Ooh. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of the items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as the rooms are added. Oh, I see. Useful, but not right now. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Security level medium, offline mode locked. Set security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 to 6 with a high setting. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting of the security doors will be set if the power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay. And I'm gonna turn security level to low anyway, because I don't want to run back to the entrance to turn off the keycard reader. Keycard system settings, return to security menu. Log into network, terminal password. Swan song. Password accepted. Connecting to network. Oh my god, there's a lot more stuff. Staff services. Punch in, punch out, staff announcement, request schedule, change special orders. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Miss Babbage. I can't get over that name. For more details. Staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Hey, thank you. Simon, that's me, by the way. Request schedule change. The server has been temporarily disabled. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Place a special order. What would you like to order? Oh. So I can guarantee a certain item in the... I don't know how much good that's gonna do me. I want to see what a brass compass is. This order is estimated to approve order. Sure, order accepted. Okay. Staff services. Special orders. Okay. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. View active terminals. None. None of the rooms have been drafted. Electronic mail. The permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Okay. Data transfers. Data transfers from Synca are not currently available. Okay. Glossary of terms. Oh. It's a literal glossary. Rooms that are considered adjoining if they are connected to each other via a doorway. Oh no, I can see where this is going and I do not like it. A dead end is any room lacking a second doorway. If a room ever has an additional doorway, it is not considered a dead end, even if those doorways are blocked. Occasionally, you may find piles of dirt. Okay. What? In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigi Blocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added into a future patch. This game has been out for how long? Call it a day, draft pool, draw. Color. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, and red for red rooms. And blue for blueprints. What is a red room? It means nothing to me. Oh yeah, right, I can check that. East wing, brown, east wing. The 9 rooms that border the very right of the house. Okay. Contain rooms that have an effect on the estates, refers to the estates, grounds, house, history, previous layouts and rooms from the dates past as useful reference. Inventory, items, floor plan, glossary of terms. A feature on the network that you are now perusing. A list of words and architectural jargon that is intended to make simple the terms you will encounter on the estate. Entries marked question mark will become gradually revealed as you progress. Keycard door. Access via keycard are considered security lock. These doors appear with more frequency the higher up in a rank you are in the house. I see. Lock requires a key, gold, coins. Shops, green room. Mechanical. Boiler room and laboratory, okay. Each morning the house resets. Network. Each terminal on the estate is connected to the local network named Blackbridge. Blackbridge. This network allows users to remotely connect to other active terminals, as well as providing access to the staff, services, and other handling data. Cool. Shop, special floor plan. Okay. Special item. It's unique in inventory bound such as, okay. Rank, rarity. Rank is the 9 ranks up to the house. A 10th rank. Spread. When a spread occurs, items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active on the estate. The more rooms in your house, the larger the spread. Stars. Stars terminal. A red room. Beware of the rooms of red. They offer powerful expansion options, but come at a dangerous cost. Right, okay. Terminal. Tomorrow. Rooms that provide effects in the future belong to the special category of floor plans. Tomorrow rooms. They are marked with a clock symbol. Okay. West Wing. The West Wing rooms. Draw. Rarity. How often the floor plan is drawn? Okay. Cool. Thanks. That's a lot of information. Blue memos, yes. Red memos, no. That's where... Oh, that's where it could come from. Staff notice! Oh, that's the same one. Oh. Okay, red notes are lies, so the antechamber is locked and requires a lever. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. I see. Whenever you enter the gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Well, I'm running out of steps already anyway. I could get the guest room, but then I don't have any way forward. Okay, look at that. Shoes. Pair of running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. I'm assuming it just occasionally doesn't use a step. I know that's locked. Okay. Lavatory, closet, or the courtyard, which... Again, if I put any of those down, actually the closet could have a key. But also I'm gonna die if I go back in here. Die. Roguelike terminology. Hey, a hammer, but I won't make it back to any of the trunks that I found. I don't have a shovel. And there is nothing anywhere on the perimeter other than another spot of dirt. Ooh, the archives. While drawing, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of the occidental floor plans. Walking. It's the only one I can pick if I want to keep going anywhere. Hey, a key. Okay. Same story. Yep, same story. The weight room, which is gonna do absolutely nothing. Ooh, the laboratory. Which is just gonna connect back to the gymnasium. Check what's in here. The dining room. It's rank 5 though, so that's not gonna help. I haven't been to rank 8. Oh, I only have one step left, so... Aquarium is every color of room. Okay. I want to see the aquarium. No! I'm so sad that it doesn't let you spend the last bit of time you have in the room. Mount Holly Red Villa. 6 red rooms. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that was... I thought I heard something, but... That's interesting that it gives a rank, a rating. Am I hearing something in my room, or am I hearing the firecracker? I'm not entirely sure. What I am sure of is that I will take a very quick bathroom break. Momentarily. All right. Hey, look at that. 70 steps. That is a lot of steps. Now I have the freedom to go wherever I please. Permanent additions, Apple Orchard. So there's a few permanent additions that I can make. Alright, let's see what I got. Immediately, some money. And more steps. Oh wait. Yeah, here. This is a red one. This is just false. Doors in the west wing are not more likely to be locked, apparently. Not that that even means anything to me in the first place. Yeah, the parlor here feels very nicely. I'm assuming the rules haven't changed. Yeah. Let's see what we got this time. This box is the middle box. That is just plainly false. The gems are in the middle box. That is potentially true. This box is the middle box. That is also false. Again, very easy puzzle. Very easy puzzle. Should you draft the nursery this time? Mother Goose. Ah, The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. We've heard about this book. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And you, my reader, might already assume this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. I would have liked a magnifying glass right now. I think that is just the first. The only true color, the prince often said. Yeah, that seems about what's written there. It's an interesting little children's book, technically. I got a gem out of this. Whenever you draft the bedroom, gain 5 steps. Right, I need to go all the way back on. It's the parlor. Well, the observatory is just gonna lead back. But that's fine by me. Ooh. What do we have today? The twins! A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Ah. Okay. Are they locked, though? Yep. They are locked. Means I would like a sledgehammer if possible. Okay, putting the storeroom there will lock me out. The commissary... could buy stuff from... Let's go through the den first. Give me more options. Okay, this is a good place for a locksmith. You keys for sale. I don't know for the utility closet though. I want to turn... Make sure everything's on. The key card system stays on for now as well, because by default it's locked. And I don't think that saves. Oh no, I'll have to check the next time I did security. Okay, I can put the commissary here, that's good. Fortunately, this thing is broken. Indeed. With stairs without stars. Wait, that's false. That is just false. Yeah, I don't have 8 coins for the... Why do I need a salt shaker? Got the compass, but that's 6 coins as well. Bedroom. Ooh, or security. Bedroom. Get a bunch of steps back. Back up to 72. Kinda crazy. Reddington. No trunk here this time. Okay. That would lock me out. Oh, the chapel's not a good idea, so let's take the Nook. The Nook has a key for me. And a discount coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Okay. So I need less coins. And script paper, right. That's a dead end, that's a dead end, that's a dead end. And I can't re-roll. Well, that's a problem. I have fully blocked myself in. Oh, I actually looked up here. Arrows for the step sizes. Why? Why? You think that means anything? Probably, maybe. Yeah, no, this is the end. There is nothing else I can do today. Great. And I can try to go back to the commissary and see if I can get anything for 4 coins now, but I don't think so. Might be able to get a salt shaker? Yep, I can get a salt shaker. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, I get an extra step. Ah, okay. So useful, but not groundbreakingly helpful right now. Awesome. And I do not have the ability to open these. Unless I can... Oh, I can use the keys. Okay. That's a lot of gems, which mean absolutely nothing because I cannot make any more rooms. Well. So much for that. Mount Holly, small cottage. Yep. It really is a small cottage today. Oh, but it has the observatory on it. Does it really change appearance? Based on the rooms I have that much? They have the observatory here. The utility closet there. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Starting to see why people might like this game. Alright, let's see what I can do today. Go check ain't gonna help me much. The beginning of the... Maybe the go check would have helped later. I'll put the utility closet here, that's fine. Turn everything on. Still have no idea what to do with the VAC indicators. Put a den. Then parlor is always nice. Good for the pantry as well. Ooh, an apple. Find the key. At least that's always there. That box is blank. Doesn't say anything about blank boxes. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. That's two truths. And a blank. I do not know what the blank means. If the blank is neither a truth nor a lie, then one of these has to be true and one of these has to be false. And this one is true, and this one is false. I am correct. We're on the side. Ooh, security. Okay. I'll pick security. No cutscene this time. Rooms through, Rigno's lights. Does this do anything for me? Vault's over here now. There's a vault over there as well. Why is there a camera in that room? Again, does it do anything for me? Keycard system. Oh yeah, keycard system. Keycard system settings. Security level. Low. Change of line mode. Unlocked. Security there. Log into network. Data network. What does the network do for me again? I'll need to do this a few times before I really remember. Staff services, remote terminal access, electronic mail, data transfers, glossary. Right. Okay, nothing that helps me right now. Further than an antechamber. Guard doors. Actually, maybe I want more. I don't know. The observatory. What do we got? 3. The slice, plus 3 feet. Neat. Okay, I want to go back to the utility room and turn off keycard entry. Now they'll all be unlocked. For the corridor. Entry. And spare room's gonna lead. Oh no, there's another. There's another possibility. Those are some very hidden cameras. Closet community drawing room. I'm out of gems though. I can check what's possible here. Ooh, experimental house features. Ah, no gems. Okay. West Wing hallway. Oh, hello. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any May drafts... Well, I don't think that applies to me anymore. The locksmith or the storeroom? I have some... I don't have gems for the locksmith, so storeroom it is. What efficient use of space. I think that painting is sideways, and it's supposed to be like dunes. The garage has 3 keys. The chapel lets me go further without having to go all the way back to security. Even though it costs me money. That one's locked, so I'm gonna see what's here. Bedroom. Almost everywhere. Guest bedroom. I'll take the guest bedroom. I haven't actually been here as a gem, which is perfect. Sinclair. I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Avenson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles, and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Yeah, I overthought it. I know the rule of darts, so I overthought it. Hoping your health improves shortly. I don't think it has, because that may have been how he died. Well, I got my steps, I needed to pay another coin. But... Hey, look, it's the billiard room. How appropriate. There's potentially stuff over here. No, not this time. Alright, 18. 5, 4, 2, that's 11. 7, 6, 13. Minus 4 is 9. 15 minus 13 is 2 times 3 is 6. 5 minus 4 is 1 times 10 is 10. Keys. And I needed one immediately. The boudoir would not bring me anywhere. I had enough gems for the passageway. Cool. It really is just a weird, creepy passageway. Yay. The furnace or the commissary. I can't make the commissary, so closet it is. Get a die. Actually perfect. And a gem. Oh, that didn't just count as... That may have counted as that. The dark room, the commissary, or the laundry room? The laundry room does not have an exit. Launder currency, what the fuck? Go through the commissary. Check what's for sale. A salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, or metal detector. I have not made enough money. Maybe that's a lie. Bedroom leads me to nowhere, unfortunately. The locksmith as well, and I can't even put it down. So here we go, the boudoir, which has nothing for me. Fair enough. Wait, hold on. Hold your phone, there's the save. Hello. Okay. Not that I know the combination, but... Okay, save in the boudoir. Save in... boudoir. Man, I hate French. The French hate French too. Everybody hates French. Right, and more keys. Dining room, dark room, or the gymnasium. I'll take the gymnasium. What, the keys? A spare set of car keys. Oh, that's for the garage, I would assume. That's a security door. Which I can use because... rumpus room. Can't do that. Into the bedroom, though. Bedroom's fine. Nothing in the bedroom. The hallway leads further that way. The dining room. The kitchen has food for sale, but I don't have any. I'm gonna take the dining room. Okay. This is the dining room. With only one exit. Which is locked and I don't have a key. Right. Great. I was hoping that it wouldn't come to that, but either way I had to make that gamble. I can check the gymnasium. Nope, also locked. That means I have to go all the way back around to security. All the way back around. Yep. This way. Pay a tithe. Is it gonna be... Okay. All of my feet are disappearing. That's the same thing, but doesn't matter. Okay, well, now I'm here. Ooh, Rumpus's room has a lot of money. But I don't have any gems. So East Wing hallway it is. East Wing hallway has... there's a normal hallway, the library, or the bunk room. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Okay. Been to the library yet either. E-book. Additional reading. The House Directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Ah, okay. R to pull up the directory. Or I can... That's another way to open it. The stories... Oh god, okay, yeah, that is a... Parlor, puzzle, blueprint, commonplace, storeroom, dead end, commonplace, spare room, commonplace, hallways, bedrooms. I'm slowly starting to gather all the rooms. Aquarium. In addition to having a bouquet of colorful fish swimming within them, each tank in the aquarium is also inspired by the decor and colors of the various types of rooms found throughout the estate, including 1 or 2 red herrings. What do you mean 1 or 2 red herrings? Mount Holly book request form. Oh, library book request form. In library use only. Books and periodicals requested within this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft to the library. Huh? Sightseer's Guide to Reading. I have read The Fixed Stars, History of Orinda, EPCW Pump System User Manual, Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest. EPCW Pump. Simon P. Jones. That's my name, apparently. Another empty book. Oh. It's the staircase that I've seen in the pictures. Ooh. 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 Okay. Going up. Mount Holly Records. Alright then. What do we have here? Temporal records. Total time, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Total days, 5. Longest day, 1 hour? Damn. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, that seems about right. Average day, 30 minutes. Steps taken, 230. 3. East earned 11, gem used 19, gold spent 13, total stars 3. Total rooms drafted, total bedrooms drafted, hallways drafted. Ooh. Puzzles records. Parlors drafted. Oh. Billiard rooms too. That's cool. I can check how my puzzle solve percentage currently is at 100%. I'm good at puzzles. Yeah. Mount Holly scrapbook. Oh. Hello. Greetings from Reddington. November 5th. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. What? Why is that in the scrapbook? My favorite floor plans. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted. Drawing room. Parlor, den. Most paid for. Drawing room. Commissary. Oh. Most time spent in security. Entrance hall, archives. Oh, interesting. These are still statistics. Contraptions I've made. None. Commissary receipt. Salt shaker. 4 gold. Paid in full. Have a great day. Largest purchase. Yeah. I did also my only purchase, but don't worry about that. Maybe one day. Laboratory. Most avoided floor plans. Laboratory. Locksmith. Mate's chamber. Yeah, I haven't played enough for the statistics to be meaningful. Let's just... Okay, where am I? Okay. Continue onwards with... 7 locked doors. I don't even have any gems, so I'm curious what this is. I shouldn't have done that. I don't have any keys. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I can go back to the east wing. Which has... the goat check, and that's it. Wait, I have a reroll! I didn't think about that. Yeah, you can... Oh. Where did I get goat check? It's a coat check. Whatever. Bing! Check an item. I have car keys. Not responsible for content of garments or articles left overnight. Well, that's just rude. Car keys has been checked. You can retrieve this item on any day you have a coat check in your house. I can claim a ticket. Cool. Yeah, I'm locked in completely now. I don't have any keys. I don't have any way to get keys. That's it for today. I'm gonna go make a wish at the fountain. I don't have any more doors either, so I can't use the reroll that I have, which I really should have used and forgot about. But oh well. Make a wish. Cool. Made a wish. No idea what that does for me. Holy Prosaic Villa. Oh yeah, look at that. The den is the clock tower, the observatory is back there. The Nook. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool that it shows up like that. Total rooms, 28. Rank reached, 7. Steps taken, 63. Lots of new rooms. Why does it give me the option to save and quit every time? One of these times I'm actually accidentally just gonna click that. Exits. At least 20 and 21 that has the sale. Maybe by then they like kind of expect you to have closet here. Single ivory dice. Nice. In the gem. A code check. Hey, look at that. Card keys. And I'm gonna put a bedroom there though. Ah, sleeping mask. Hello. A black silk sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. That's interesting. The parlor, the passageway, or the nook. Parlor has 2 gems. The nook has a key. I'm gonna need a key. Good plot of land. Drawing room. I like the drawing room. A freezer. Or the breaker box. Freezes your accounts. Ah. Interesting. I don't have any though, so that's pointless. Breaker room. Turn everything on. Keep the keycard system on for now. Because I'm not guaranteed to get security. But I might get a keycard. Who knows? I've seen a keycard, but everything is possible. The greenhouse is a dead end. I really don't want to dead end. That wouldn't be the worst thing, so I'm going to take the corridor for now. It's the drawing room. I can re-roll. I keep forgetting about the re-roll mechanic. The veranda. I don't have any gems. So pantry it is. Apple, get some coins. Door's locked. Oh. Hallway, parlor, passageway. Take the hallway. Guest room. And has a key. Perfect. Ooh, the observatory. Back to the observatory. Oh, right. I'll have to take the den. Just want to redraw, but the den's pretty good. Put the spare room there. And Use my die, which does not really help. I should have put security. I can put the chapel here, though, and just not go into the chapel. So the chapel is no longer an option. Well, the storeroom would just dead end. The commissary. Travel Saturday. I'm gonna buy a gem. With coat, without. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Courtyard, dark room, or parlor. Yeah, I'll take the courtyard. Okay. Nothing in the courtyard, apparently. And now I need a... Yeah, hallway. Then... bunk room, kitchen, or the parlor. There's a sleeping mask. Which counts as 2 bedrooms, so I get 10. The same. Hamster. I would hope no one's ever tried to light this fire, because that would be a bad idea. And that... Oh, that's gems here. Okay, perfect. Jump the wheel. Okay. Well, the only thing that I can do here to keep going is the gymnasium. Nothing on the bench. That's unfortunate. I need a key. The billiard room, the workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. Or the patio. There are gems in each green room. That's not going to be helpful. Billiard room. More math. Okay, no, that's... those cleaning things. Chalk things. 15. 12 minus 10. Where's the 2? There's the 2. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 12 minus 9 is 3. Times 10 is 30. Divided by 15 is 2. That gets me a new key, which is perfect. Oh no, that gives me the silver key even. Okay. So I get rare stuff for next. Well, that's 2 that I can't choose, so kitchen it is. Which I haven't actually been in. What do we have here? Banana, 2 plus 3. Club sandwich for 8 plus 15. Tomato soup. So best value for my money. Oh, for every red room in your house. Oh, okay. Best value for money would be tomato soup if you have a lot of red rooms. Like, holy. Glazed salmon. Oh, the main course is served only in the dining room. Ah! So this tells you what's going to be served in the dining room. Lemon glazed salmon. Charbroiled cajun. Spiced salmon, lemon butter sauce, served over spinach leaf. Plus 20 steps, plus 10 if you have an aquarium in your house. Interesting. Now, is there anything here? This looks pretty much exactly like the soap dispenser that's in our bathroom. That's hilarious. Toaster. Hello, I am Toast. Okay, cool. Would I need to go back to the closet if I choose the dark room? Can't choose the passage painting, so I have to choose the dark room. Is this gonna go? It is, okay. So I would have to go all the way back. This is keycard. I could go all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, that's 22 plus the 2 coins, which I don't have. I'm just gonna go pick a random one. Bad idea. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you've already in your house. Oh, well, that's not great. What the fuck? Well, I can go back to turn off the dark room, and then there's nothing else to do for today, because I have locked myself in. Unless I can get a key card. I don't have security, or a key card, call it a day. I don't want to walk all the way back. Mount Holly, mid-sized villa. Rank reached 6, steps taken 25, blah 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 blah. One of these days. Hi. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna do something fun. Because my phone is now charged, which it wasn't before. Which means I get to use my phone to become a VTuber, and not just a PNG. Let's see. It's here. Unfortunately, I have glasses, so tracking is mediocre at best. I also... that's the wrong one. Ugh. Give me a moment. There we go. What isn't it? Okay. Very interesting. Oop. Put that over there. Select that, then. Oh wait, no, it's already connected. Ooh, perfect. Ooh, okay. So if I disappear and reappear. Hi. I have a face, I have a face. Whee! Let's have a bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Hello! I am here. I have a face. How are you all doing? If I'm looking that way, that's because that's my second monitor. And there is people and currently the reflection of my face. Which I hope actually works properly. Yeah, looks good. Oh, okay. Tracking does not like me looking up that much. Perfect, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Now you can see me actually react to things. Start off with the storeroom. That's a good starting point. You get a coin, a key. Oh, unlocked. Okay, might as well just unlock the trunk. Ooh, lots of coins and dice. A pair of ivory dice. Hell yeah. And a bunch of coins. And a gem. Okay. That's a good start. The utility closet, but also apparently putting it at the beginning doesn't help that much with the red room, so I might want to put it further in. A lot of coins. But I'm gonna just go with the hallway one now. This is still the... I was in the West Wing. False. Ooh, the observatory. Yeah, I'll take the observatory. What do we have? The rhombus. Diamundus minor. 1 diamond. Okay. Spare room, corridor, commissary. Yeah, sure. Give me the commissary. What do we have for sale? A gem, sledgehammer, set of gems, or running shoes. Oh, I'm gonna take the gem because the other two I'm probably not gonna get the money for anytime. Unless I get lucky. The cloister! Well, now I wish I had a bunch of gems. None of that is particularly good. Do the corridor or the nook. Take the nook. Go around. Get an extra key. And use an extra key. Immediately finds another trunk. Oh, it's the same thing in there. Interesting. Is that in all trunks? Or did I just get weirdly lucky? Okay. Security. Yes, please. I will take security any day of the week. Okay. Keycard system. Security level. I'm gonna set it to high. Offline mode. Unlocked. I don't think there was anything else I can do with that. There's nothing to pick up anywhere. What? That's sketched coffee. I need something to... Oh, right. Oh, I don't have the gems for that. Cool. In case it has to be this one. Oh, or I could have re-rolled, which I'm gonna have to do now. Okay. Not yet, I can do the den. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. I'm gonna do the den though. Then get an extra gem. Perfect. And put a closet here. Ooh, hello. Metal detector. And a key. Now, what do we put here? Probably... Opportunity to earn and spread coin. Okay. Probably just a hallway for now, though. Then we have... bedroom. Redraw that. Whenever you draft the bedroom, pantry. Like the pantry. Mana and coin. Then I'll take the guest room here. Take the guest room, get the steps. Okay. Perfect. And then I can re-roll until I get something good here on this door. Oh, I could go back to the commissary. I have a lot of money. I have to be the gymnasium. Okay. I'm gonna go run... Shit. That is a keycard. Well, I think this might be over. Because I can lower that, but that's not gonna disappear the current door. Probably. I don't think so. And you don't happen to have a keycard for sale. No, you have a sledgehammer. How unfortunate. I have to call it there. There's nothing I can do about that. Well. Oh, one moment. Okay, I have just been informed that the dinner will be in 20 minutes, so... Quaint cottage. Maybe 20 minutes until I take a break. Or end stream, I'm not quite sure on that. Actually, I might end stream there, yeah. That sounds like a good idea. So we're on a time limit now. Alrighty then. How does it work? Resume day 8. Call it a day. Room directory, house directory, save and quit. So I'm assuming save and quit doesn't do... Immediately give me the guest bedroom. Give me a gym. Parlor. All 3 statements are false. Well, that's just false. 2 statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. All 3 statements are false. That's just false. The gems are in a box with a false statements. 2 statements are false. I'm gonna take a guess. And I was right. The box, it's in the box with the true, the gems are in the box with a true statement. Entry there would actually be kind of bad. So I'm gonna go corridor. And spare room. Hallway. Not more options. Gonna burying myself into a dead end otherwise. That is a good place to put this. A wine cellar. Sure. I've been to the wine cellar before. There sure is a lot of wine. Which I would expect from a wine cellar. The 3 gems, however, not so much. And whatever this is. Let's see here. Flare. Those are berries of some description. Blah. We have spades. What are those? Clubs? No, those spades. Spades. And a swan. With that being a or a crest sort of thing. Let's see. CX I, which I believe that would be 1213. 1213. Sounds like a combination to potentially a safe. Who knows? Try it out. Next time I get the boudoir. Okay. The den. This way leads to a room of a color of your choice. Interesting. I'll take the storeroom though. Here we go. The den. Commissary doesn't help me much. I can put the chapel there, that's fine. This way, I'll put security. Locked. And I can put the okay. Keycard system. That security level. Oh, that's yeah. And set change offline mode. There we go. To unlocked. Okay. Hasn't changed. Cool. Ooh, magnifying glass. Well, that's perfect, actually. I wanted to see what this says. Billiard puzzle notes. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Order of operation, inward, outward. Many secret that have... Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. That's the lever. Secret that he will take to his grave. He has a secret that he will take to the grave. It has been found. And now that's Doctor Who. That is not good. I'll take the pantry. Can't change the fact that I have to turn around. So I might as well get some stuff here. I can do the other side of that hallway. Yep. Perfect. Observatory, because the other two will be at dead end, which I do not want at all, because that would mean I have to try and go around from there. What do we get from here? Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That's very nice. Need keys. I need more keys. It has to be Rumpus's room. I haven't been to yet, so... Ooh, backgammon. Checkers. Board game enjoyer. Insert coin. You're gonna tell my fortune? Or not.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
I?
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
suppose?
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something.
Clearly.
Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters.
What?
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
What? 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 That was a lot of information. Was any of that... Ooh, coins. Was any of that... helpful? Was that the door to the antechamber? Why is there a cat? What about... what? Something about a cat, something about water, and a beach, and a locked door. Okay. Well. We're going back to the entrance. If I don't have to go through the chapel, that's better. Okay, I have to go through the chapel because I do not want to lose half my stuff. Rotunda can rotate. Wait. That might actually be good right now. I also have one to... Okay, I'm gonna check the safe. Oh, there's a key here. That's actually perfect. I needed a key. And what did I write down? 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3. I don't think that one. Okay. That's fine. That just means there's another code out there somewhere. I haven't found yet. And I can now go through the Rumpelstiltskin's room. The Rumpus room, whatever that means. What do we have here? Yeah, the courtyard. Which is on poor soil. Ooh, shovel. Hello. That's perfect, actually. Because I have places to dig here. An unremarkable rock, not worth picking up. I didn't even pick it up. You dug up? Nothing of interest was buried here. Okay. That's great. That's locked. And that's locked. Kind of to be expected. But also, I now have to go all the way back again. And go through the chapel. The archives... The weight room or the rotunda? I can't do the rotunda. So I'm going with the archives because that won't take half of my steps. There is nothing here other than maybe here. Nope. No items, no nothing. Well, those two would just end me right here. So I'm gonna go with the floor plan. It's the kitchen, which means I can continue. Banana, club sandwich, bacon and eggs. Morning room to today's draft pool. Countryside stew pie. Boiled chuck stew layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato parmesan cheese crust. Ooh. That's an additional plus 10 if you have a boiler room. Sure, add the morning room. Maybe I'll get the morning room. I hope that's a straight room, because otherwise I am going to be in trouble. Give me the drawing room. Because this room allows me to re-roll. I don't like the next selection of rooms. Which I don't. Which I still don't. So that's it. That's it for today. I can only do the utility closet. Which means absolutely nothing, because... I wonder what happens if you turn off the gymnasium. Does the gymnasium not use steps when it's turned off? Well, that's a question. But I have to go eat dinner now. So, mid-sized villa. Save and quit though. For now. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun. And I wish you a lovely morning, day, evening, or night. I will see you again when I see you again, but for now, please, take care. Bye-bye.